from great joy in the art, to become a teacher I took part. Of noble profession this I chose, from teaching knowledge grows. Docendo Discimus, my philosophy of choice, a career path where I know I can rejoice. We learn by teaching, as the saying goes, and this journey I hope I properly dispose. From teacher to student and back to the source, even as I educate, my learning takes course. What the teacher can give, he too shall receive. From the student he taught, guided and believed. Even as old, a teacher can and will still learn. From the young ones who dream, aspire and yearn. A teacher who guides is a teacher who earns. The knowledge she imparts allows to discern. Of noble profession, teaching is the journey I chose. Today it begins. Docendo Discimus. We learn by teaching. This maxim has become my teaching philosophy ever since I chose the teaching profession to be my career path. Just a little bit of background on my ambition. It was the year 2016. I was 8th grade at the time and still quite unsure of what I wanted to do after I finished high school. I was a very enthusiastic learner, particularly with language subjects. In this case, I really enjoyed and adored our Spanish and Latin subjects, which we had only in the seminary. Not to brag, I was a very excellent student in these subjects. I excelled and I worked my way to the top, and I never lost sight of being the best for 4 consecutive years. But it all came with a price. Because of that, I was known to be the boastful person that I was. But it all changed because of one moment. Because of that time when my classmate and a close friend of mine approached me, and he said that he was having difficulty understanding a translation, and so I helped him. And from that one moment of teaching my classmate, I realized that teaching was actually fun. So I started to teach and teach more of my friends. And more than the fact that they understood my methods of teaching more than the actual professor, I enjoyed the act of sharing what I already knew. And so there it began. I started teaching my friends, my closest friends, my classmates, and further into the equation, my other classmates who I wasn't really close with, the underclassmen as well as the upperclassmen alike, they started to approach me. So the once boastful person became the student teacher that everyone relied on. And to me, that was a very enthralling experience and one I took to heart as my turning point in becoming a future educator. It was the moment where I chose to become a teacher, and here I am today studying at PNU and really quite content with the career path I took on. Because of that one moment of teaching my classmate, I was able to broaden my knowledge and I was able to come to terms with my shortcomings, knowing that I was careless, that I had a few errors along the way of translating sentences and such. And so there, I really enjoyed the fact that I was teaching, and in the process of teaching, I was also learning. So this has been Juan Miguel Carlos P. Ramirez from OpTech I-16. Docendo Discimus, we learn by teaching. This is my teaching philosophy. Thank you.